Hi.
And
Since this is going on my YouTube channel, you probably know who I am.
and it's Chloe and Zoe.
Those are her dolls.
Yeah, they're not yours, are they?
No. We went and saw The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, and if you can tell, I don't know how well you can see my face, but yeah, you can't. We didn't see that long ago.
She cried. I didn't. That should probably tell you right there how our...
Yeah, well, you'd read the book, so you knew what was coming, and it was just these constant stabs, like, just things kept getting worse in some ways. But yeah, you didn't think it was amazing.
Well, it probably was the fact that I read the book, so I knew what was going to happen. So it's not like it was... I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's a decent movie. So,
Yeah.
Though I think between the two, I thought the book was a bit better.
Yeah, I thought so when I when I saw the trailer, I said, okay, I'll give this a shot. And you know, when I started watching the movie, I thought, okay, I'm not really gonna I don't know how much I'm gonna like this, because I was thinking, okay, they have unique names, they're both beautiful, they have tragic setbacks, and they're gonna die, and so I thought, okay, this is gonna be Mary Sue, Marty Stu Central, and you know that. But then as it kind of went on, you kind of realize they do have a decent amount of character development, and they do have a decent amount of flaws, and so they're not boring characters. I mean, I didn't think Gus was as interesting until something happens during the movie.
No spoilers.
Yeah. No, well, that's why I said something. But at first I thought this boring character. This isn't such an interesting character. You've seen it before. It's somebody who's facing something awful, and he's going to be really brave about it, and he's kind of going to be the the kind of static support pole that the developing character leans on. But then stuff happens, and he really does get interesting, and the movie gets more interesting. And I don't know. I thought. Go ahead.
It starts out, I guess, how you would assume it goes out, but it does start going in ways that I frankly when reading the book wasn't expecting, and it translated well to the screen too.
Yeah. And it's just, I like the idea that it's this conventional love story just gone wrong in so many ways, because that's going to be life, and that's, there's going to be all these setbacks, and they're not necessarily going to be conventional setbacks, and they're things that you least expect. And the other thing that I liked, and I read this book recently called Can't Eat, Can't Breathe. It's by Jay Geronimi. He wrote that article on Cracked about cystic fibrosis. It's 6 ways life looks different with a terminal illness. And I liked the thing that this movie did, and I don't know, I guess the book did too, that he talked about, which is that you shouldn't, people kind of expect you, when you're going through something awful, they expect you to constantly be brave. And they don't want to hear you complaining, because then you're not being a good sufferer. Because you're supposed to be courageous the whole time, and you're supposed to be overcoming and being brave and being inspiring. And the movie acknowledges that sometimes things suck, and that's okay, and you're not
Life's not perfect.
Yeah, and for God's sake, cancer people who are terminally ill have more of a right than anyone to sit back and not be virtuous and say life sucks sometimes. But yeah, so you said it wasn't super different from the book?
It's mostly how it is in the book. This isn't a spoiler, but in the book, Hazel, the main character, she has this one female friend who's a minor
Oh
character.
my god, the main character is named Hazel! You're spoiling everything!
No, that's not.
I know.
Ha, 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 ha. She has this one minor character friend in the book who's not in the movie at all. It doesn't affect the plot, though, but basically it is seeing what I had read on the screen.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and read the book now. So would you recommend this to someone?
I thought it was good, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I would too. I mean, I don't know how... I know it's being advertised as a chick flick, so I guess I'm in more of the right demographic than some other people are.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah. I'm more of the demographic than you are, but it's gonna if you're gonna see it, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sappy, but it is.
But it's done well.
Yeah, and it's very funny, and it does end on a kind of a fulfilling note, and it is a very good experience, and I guess based on the outcome here, you have a 50% chance of crying. Based on the movie theater, it was more like 80%. Like at one point, just halfway through, I looked around and because I just saw everyone crying. But yeah.
I say go see it.
Yeah. Alright, so thanks for dragging your ass for 3 hours to come see me here. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.